So this is the pound yen analysis for Monday the 5th of February. Now, let's have a brief look. Whatever pricing may likely go. So previously we saw prices head up towards our previous highs of 2018 so far, around the 56.12. And we've had a brief break above it, headed up towards that 56.50. And what we did see was sell side momentum come back into this market. So we're unable to hold the 56.12. Had a brief little pullback there. Had strong sell side momentum take us below this 55.39. Currently sitting at 55.11. Now we do look poised for further downside momentum heading down towards this major level here in around 54.72. In around 54.72, we've also got a 400 period moving average, well, 200 period moving average. We'll see whether that acts as an area of confluence and whether it increases the likelihood of a potential bounce. Should do in around 200 period moving average for possibly a move back up to that 55.39. If either we're not able to hold a 54.72, we are looking for price head down towards our 400 period moving average, currently sitting in around there 54.90, 54.80. If we're not able to find support at a dynamic level of the 400 period moving average, we are looking for prices to head all the way down to 53.41 in around the highs of 2017. We'll see whether we do find support in around our highs of 2017, which has acted previously as support and resistance. In around the 53.41. So we'll down at 53.41. Looks to see if we do get a bit of a bounce, possibly bring us up to 200, 400, 200 period moving average or the 54.72 level. If, however, we do see strong sell side momentum and we're not able to hold 53.41, we're looking to see our price react around 52.85, beyond which we're looking for the 52 level on the pound against the yen. Overall, the trend on the higher time frames is to the upside, so we'll see how deep our retracement takes us, if we're going to see further upside continuation on the pound against the yen. If we were to hold support at 54.72, again, we'll be looking for price head towards that 55.39 or 56.12, beyond which we are looking for price to head all the way up towards, head up towards this 57.95 in around that 58 level. And we do have to be aware that we might find some resistance before we head up there. So we might see resistance in around that 57 or 57.50. If we were to trade above this 56.12 level. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the hourly analysis. So let's just head over to the higher time frame. So we start with the monthly. Over to the monthly chart we go. And yep, there we are. So over the monthly chart, we've had a consistent move to the upside. We've had a strong move, brief pullback. Had a move upwards, another pullback, and further upside continuation. Now, slightly of concern is these candles just here. The candles are a bit smaller, suggesting that there isn't as large a range as previously. So we might see a pullback before we see that further upside continuation here on the monthly chart. Overall, though, it's pretty clear that we are recovering somewhat in the pound against the yen. Now, let's just have a look at the weekly time frame. So if we head over to the weekly. Over to the weekly time frame we go. Again, we found that support just there. Had a brief pullback. Another pullback. Another pullback. Further seeing that further higher lows. And we've had this somewhat consistent move to the upside here more recently. Punctuated by a few bearish candles. But it's been a pretty consistent move to the upside with quite a few more retracements than we'd like ideally, but it is still the primary trend here does still appear to be to the upside, and we continue to respect the 20 period moving average as well, which is a faster moving average. Now if we head over to the daily chart, and over to the daily chart we go. As you can see, we came into 56.12, we've traded as high as 56.50 I think it was. And we've had a brief gap down. We've had a bearish day on Friday. So we might see that further retracement all the way down to that 53.42 or that 52 level. Overall, though, as we can see, we've had a move upwards, pull back, move upwards, pull back, move upwards, pull back. So we've had lows, series of higher lows. Our most recent higher low is currently sitting in around the 52 level, in around the 52 and 52.85. So in around this zone. We'll see where we do pull back down there. But if we do trade if we trade below this 52 level, will somewhat invalidate this higher low sitting there. If we do trade below the 52, we'll invalidate this higher low, and also this might look like a bit of a top in the market there in around the 56.50 level on the pound yen. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.